All right. Hey everybody, I have a huge announcement. I'm so excited. So on this Friday coming up, I am going to be teaching at Club Form. So we're allowed to have 9 people in the yoga class. So sign up online ahead of time. If you want to comment below with any questions you have, I'm back. And then the Monday after, I'm going on a little vacation, so I'm going to post again online. So if you're not ready to come back in person, you can, I think at least you could watch my old videos and then on Monday. And then after that, be back to the normal schedule on Mondays at 12:45 for 45 minutes, and then on Fridays at 12:30 for 45 minutes. So yay! So in celebration, let's flow together, and we'll go ahead and get started in child's pose. So knees nice and wide. Go ahead and take some time to open up here and to connect into your breath, dropping your forehead down. Big breath in. Big breath out. A few more like that. Let's go for 3 more. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. And from here, come up into tabletop. Stack your joints when you can. A little bit of wrist warm up. Flip the fingertips backwards. Inhale, open up for cow. Exhale into cat. Keep with that movement and breath. Inhale. Exhale. Belly up and in. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Feel free to close your eyes at any point, so you can just focus on your internal space, whatever's happening with you in this moment, sensation. Turn it up. And back to a neutral tabletop. Fingertips straight forward, and let's take some circles around the wrist. And if you want to stretch your feet, toes curled under, circle into the feet and press your rib cage to the right and the left. Press your hips left and right. You can bend the elbows. Just be careful of where you're pressing into the hands. Try to keep the weight pretty equal into the hands, and then go the opposite direction. Whatever breath you've got here, just try not to hold the breath. 1 more circle, and back to your neutral tabletop. And then from here, walk the hands forward, toes curl under, downward facing dog, and play with some movement here for a moment. Press one heel, then the other, lean into the right hand, lean into the left. And as I started this class, right, I was like, let's celebrate this, right? So this idea that like practicing our, exercising and our practice, it's something we get to do. It's something that we want to think as like a reward or something really awesome we get to do instead of like a punishment, right? We're not here to punish ourselves. We're here to really celebrate being alive, being human, being in our bodies, being in the moment. So let that be what guides you through this practice today. Big breath in. Big breath out. Shift it into high plank and then downward facing dog. And we'll do that a few times. Inhale, shift into high plank, downward facing dog. So nothing changes, right? Just shifting forward and back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. 2 more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. 1 more time. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale. Shift it back and then step forward to ragdoll. Soften the knees and hang out. Bend one knee and the other. Shake it out up and down. Maybe roll the wrist. Lean a little left and right. Take a moment to release any tension that you can right now. And then roll up to standing on the inhale. Nice and slow. Roll the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale them onto the back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Reach reach it up. Big breath in. Back bend. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold down to the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your palms and step back, high plank. First time, shift forward and lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, roll the shoulders back for cobra. Exhale, back and down. Toes curl under, push up to high plank. Downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. 1 more, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. First chaturanga, shift forward, lower halfway down. Upward facing dog, press the tops of the feet and drag the feet forward. Toes curl back under, downward facing dog. So that's our sun salutation A, right? Just nice and simple. Because it's a short class, I just do 2 of them instead of 3. And when you go through that, you're saluting the sun, where you're giving thanks for that energy in your life. 1 more breath. Big exhale. Inhale, dippy toes. Exhale, step or hop. Top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, hands at prayer. Exhale, twist it over the right knee. So keep that left knee pulled back. Keep the left hip pulled back. Put the weight into the heels. Maybe lift the toes. Inhale, back to chair pose. Open the hands. Exhale, hands to prayer, and then twist it to the left. Line up the knees. Shift the right hip back a little. Gaze over the left shoulder as you press the left hand into the right palm. Inhale, bring it up into chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe even reach back. Fingertips behind your heels. You can have the knees bent if you need. Inhale, halfway lift, press into the shins. Plant your palms, step to high plank and hold. Breathe here. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Focus on what you can do. Focus on what you already are. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, chaturanga, up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg goes high on the breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, right foot on the outside of the right hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the ceiling and back behind you. Exhale, bring your right fingertips to the inside of the right foot. Inhale, gaze forward and up on the fingertips. Exhale, straighten out your front leg to your degree. It may not straighten out all the way, and you can use blocks or whatever you need under the fingertips or hands. Inhale, gaze forward again. And this time as you exhale, turn all the way into a wide-legged forward fold to the left. Toes are pointing forward or in. Inhale on the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior 2. So you're just moving the right foot forward, sink into the right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, both hands come forward, extended side angle. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to prayer. So you're still leaning forward. This transition is going to be a little different. We're going to have the back toes then curl under. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, twist it over the right knee, gaze over the right shoulder. Keep pushing through the back heel or drop the back knee down. 1 more breath. Exhale. Bring your left hand down. Come to the pinky edge of that left foot. Step back, side plank. Breathe here. Root into the bottom hand to reach up through the top. Open through your fingers. 1 more breath. Back to high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bring the left leg high, breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, left foot on the outside of your left hand. From here, keep the right hand firm into the ground underneath your shoulder. Left arm goes up and then lean back into it. So your left palm's facing towards the ceiling. Take an inhale. Exhale, left hand on the inside of the left foot, and then come up to your fingertips. Drop your hips. Maybe bend the back knee. Inhale, look forward and up. Exhale, straighten out the front leg to your degree. So the left leg is still out to the left, and you're, you may not straighten out the leg all the way. That's okay. And then rebend that left knee. From here, we're going to go ahead and take our time to go ahead and turn into that wide-legged forward fold or prasarada. Press into the pinky edges of the feet. Inhale on the fingertips so you have a nice long spine. Exhale, fold into it. Inhale, reach all the way up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, warrior two. Keep the legs like they are. Inhale to reverse warrior, reach it up and back. Exhale, reach the arms forward, extended side angle variation. And you're rolling the top shoulder back, reach through the hands, pinky edges towards each other. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna go ahead and bring the right hand down. And we're gonna go ahead and have the back toes curl under. Actually, hands up prayer, lift it back up. So you're leaning forward from the back heel through the crown of the head. Take an inhale. Now twist it over the left knee with the right elbow. Gaze over the left shoulder. Breathe here. Belly pulls up and away from the thigh. One more. Now bring the right hand down. Step it back into side plank. Stack your feet. Lift the hips. You can always modify with your right knee down if you need. Press fully in the bottom hand so your wrists don't hurt. One more breath. High plank. Shift forward, gaze forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Maybe a quick resting pose. If you need a sip of water or anything like that. So sun salutation B is that second series of our sun salutation. Right, creating that fire, that heat, and recognizing like everything that is in the universe, that all the elements, all the seasons, all these ideas, right, that's energy, all of it is within us. And we are part of that, right? So finding that connection within ourselves and outside of ourselves. So seeing how everything is connected, that union, that what yoga is, right? It's bringing together and realizing like what separates us, what brings us together. So we will play with that flow again, and then we'll see what time it is and where we'll go with it next. I feel like I keep checking the time on there because I have a new setup now. So, all right, downward facing dog, feet together. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. Airplane arms, exhale. Hands to prayer, inhale. Exhale, twist it over the right knee, and then this time open the arms. Reach up and down equally. Lean back. Keep pulling the right knee slightly back. Another round of breath. Arms back up, chair pose. Hands to prayer, twist it to the left. Check all those adjustments. Lift the toes, pull that left knee back, or actually it's the right knee here. And then open up the arms. Breathe into it. One more breath. Back to chair. Exhale, forward fold, and then see if you can reach back behind your heels, even if the knees are bent. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms and hold high plank. 2 more breaths. Gazes down or forward. One more time. At the bottom of the exhale, try to feel your belly button pulling up and in. Then shift forward, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Stretch it out. And then back to down dog. Right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high. Exhale, right foot on the outside of the right hand. Right arm goes high, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Fingertips down. Inhale, gaze forward and up. Exhale, straighten out the front leg as much as you can. Bend the front knee, take an inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold to the left. Inhale on the fingertips. Exhale as you fold. 5-pointed star, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale, reach the arms forward in your extended side angle. Breathe here. Exhale, hands to prayer, and then twist so that your hips are forward, shoulders are forward, and then over the right knee with the left elbow. Open the arms here, breathe here. Now left hand down, step back, side plank, maybe the right leg hovers. Keep it hovered, one-legged high plank, shift forward, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time with that flow, left leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high. Exhale, left foot on the outside of the left hand. Left arm goes high, inhale. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, gaze forward and up, drop your hips. Exhale, straighten the front leg to your degree. Bend the front knee, inhale. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale on the fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head, lift the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. 5-pointed star, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, both arms forward. Take an inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come to prayer, and then back toes curl under. So we're in a crescent lunge, leaning forward. Take an inhale, try to keep the thumbs at your sternum, and then twist over the left knee. Open the arms here, breathe here. Right hand down. Side plank, maybe with the left leg high. Keep it hovered. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good time to rest again, sip water, or get playful if you wanted to pause this and you're like, I'm feeling real fired up, really confident, good energy. You want to go for like some inversions or arm balances. I don't teach them too much on here just because I get a little nervous not being able to see you guys and make sure you're playing safely. But if you want to go for that now, it's like a good time because now you've gotten your body all warmed up and you're pretty present with what's going on within you. Take a big breath in. Exhale through your mouth. 2 more, inhale. You can even make a ha sound, like be vocal, let something go. Inhale. Good. Now we're all warmed up, right? That's like the point of our sun salutations. Get us nice and warmed up. Muscles are good, so we can get a little more playful and explore what it is to be in this body, to celebrate the fact that we get to live fully present with our arms and our legs and our eyesight and all this stuff that like so many of us don't think about, right? We just live with and take for granted. So sending some gratitude for all the blessings that we do have every day. The fact I have you as a community is a huge blessing too. So I can't wait to see you again. Let's go ahead and find our way into, straight legs for Tibetan tabletops for a few rounds here. So legs are gonna be straight, feet are gonna be about hip distance, toes flexed up, and really grab your seat, pull it out to the side for a moment. So we have a nice L shape in your body, really engaged. Even though we're just sitting, it's still a really engaged posture. With this, I'm gonna move the speaker back so that way you can really see. My hands are right next to my hips. I don't want them back here or up here. So when you really straighten the arms out, your shoulders end up directly over your wrist. My fingertips are forward. Press into the hands for this. Otherwise your wrists are gonna really hurt pretty quickly. And from here, this first one, you're gonna bend the knees. I'm pressing the back of the heels down. I'm gonna kind of drag my butt along the ground for that first one. And then I'm lifting my hips, pressing the feet down. And then if you get here and it doesn't feel like you're lined up, you can walk the feet back a little bit and then press the hips up. So it's a reverse tabletop. So with this, you can gaze forward, up or back, but don't like fully collapse in your neck. Kind of have at least some engagement there. Take an inhale. On the exhale, chin in towards your chest, round your spine. I'm dropping the hips, and then I'm gonna lift the toes. I'm on the heels. My butt's not gonna touch the ground, and I'm gonna drag my heels back. So I'm just kind of hovered off the ground. Inhale, swing it right back up. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, swing it up, press into the hands. Exhale, bring it in. One more time. Inhale, lift it up, 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 up. Exhale, bring it in. And then see if you can fold here. Grab the outside of your feet, bend the knees as much as you need. Lengthen your spine and try to like wiggle into it a little bit. Flex the toes up. Bend the elbows towards the mat. Start to sit back up. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together, heels close to your seat. Grab your feet. And then from here, we're gonna use our elbows and push the knees down. Actually push to like the inside of your calves and push the knees away from you and down. And then pull your heart forward, push the elbows down, breathe there. It's okay if your hips are really tight. Like honestly, we like get so hung up on needing to be super flexible, and we don't want to be overly flexible or overly tight. We want to try to find that space in the middle so that we are still strong and stable. If we're super flexible, it's not great. It's not a good thing. We don't want to be contortionist, but we also don't want to be extremely tight in our body. So find that middle ground if you can and strive for that. Another round of breath. And sit back up. Good. And from here, checking the time again. Good. We're wrapping it up. We're getting closer here. So go ahead and lay all the way back and down. Let's get the feet up. So if that means you sit on your hands or shoulder stand. Woo. I keep forgetting that counter is right there. Straighten the legs. Push the weight towards the shoulders. Gaze straight up. Anything you're feeling here, if you like your plow pose, if you want to come out of it, just start to slow things down because we're going to drop into Final Shavasana here in a moment. When you do end up coming back down, play with Happy Baby for a little bit. See how you want to express it today. See how it feels today without the expectation on your body, right? Because the practice might feel like it's going forward sometimes, and then other times it feels like it's going backwards, right? It just depends on what you've been doing or haven't been doing. So we're here just to show up, being really kind to ourselves, and just being grateful we get to practice, right? Like, make that the thing you get to do is celebrate practicing your yoga without making it have to be something, right? Just let it be what it is. And bring your knees back in, give yourself a hug. And then arms kind of just relax to the side, and then circles here. So you're massaging your lower back, massage around the tailbone and the glutes, go left and right, forward and back, and just kind of play around with this movement here for a moment. And even this, like if you touch your belly, you'll feel it is engaged. May not seem like much, but it is using your core to move those legs if you're not using your hands. And from here, soles of the feet together, grab opposite elbow over your shoulders here. Pull the elbows towards the ground. Wow, my shoulders are tight. Usually my elbows come down to the ground and they're just hovered. And that's okay, right? So you'll notice it. So it's good to create the awareness and notice things. It's just like, see if you can be like more neutral towards your response. Like you don't have to make it a good or bad thing. You can just like recognize. So that way you're there to really honor yourself and take care of yourself without having to like judge yourself for it. So we're creating this openness in our body, and then hopefully that reflects into the openness of our heart and our minds, so that our practice becomes so much more than what just physically happens on the mat. Because it's all easier on the mat, right? It's very controlled on the mat. But once we move from the mat, then that's when our yoga practice really gets tested. Because it is a lifestyle, right? Not just something we do for an hour or whatever and then leave. And from here, open up into your final Shavasana. Open it up and let it go. All right, you have worked intentionally and put a lot of effort in, so now it's time to find that balance of rest. Now, even notice if you're holding your glutes really tight, or like just notice where do you tend to carry stress that you may not even realize. So like let the glutes go, relax your face, relax your jaw and your tongue, relax the hands and the feet. Take a big breath in, pull the shoulders underneath you a little bit, then exhale. Close your eyes. You can even separate your lips a little bit. And take this time to be present, to be grateful, to use your physical practice as a way to celebrate what you get to do. And that it's a gift, right? It's not a punishment. If you're even feeling like placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, take your left hand to your belly and your right hand to your heart. Soften, let go, create space, and just be. Don't overcomplicate it. Give yourself another minute or two here. Thanking yourself for showing up to this practice. I know how hard it is, especially when you have to motivate yourself at home by yourself, or you have all the distractions of your home and it's hard to get away from them. Believe me, I know, right? I have my kitties that usually are here, but Layla's sleeping. Less than a minute here. Soak it up. If you want to stay longer in your Shavasana or a seated meditation, because now you're all primed and prepped and ready for it, then you could always pause this and take that and get what you need out of this practice. It's here for you. So really let it be what do you need it to be. Deepen your breath. Stretch it out, maybe move your head left and right, stretch the arms, roll through the wrists, ankles. Take a moment here as you make your way to a seated pose. If you like rocking left or right or forward and back. When you come up, if you want to take some neck rolls, go for it. The more you practice, the more you'll get to really just personalize it, right? Like make it your own, stylize it however you want. Sit nice and tall, shoulders back and down, hands up at prayer. Big smile on your face because we're going to be together again soon. And if you're not comfortable with that, still keep watching our videos. And please communicate with me because I really want to make this experience great for you. Thumbs to your third eye center. Big breath in. Exhale, bowing to the teacher in all things. Namaste. Thank you. I will see you on Friday. I don't know the date off the top of my head right now, but Friday at 12:30, right? I think I always forget now. It's been a while. So check the schedule, sign up. We're allowed 9 people. I think you probably have to wear a mask like into the yoga room, and then once we're there, we'll figure that out. I don't think we have to practice with them. Once we're in the room, I think we're okay. We could have the back door open too and keep that air flowing. But we can get all that figured out, and hopefully we'll see you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions. Okay, so, and if not, and then on Monday I'm going to record another one because I'll be out of town. So, all right, can't wait to see you. Let everybody know. All right, have a good one.